What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Wockatradez, and in this video, I really do just want to get into detail on just staying consistent, bro. Like, a lot of this stuff, it takes time, and a lot of you guys have to realize that progress is not going to show up immediately. You guys have to realize that there are going to be times when you lose and lose and lose and lose and lose for weeks, for months, maybe for years. You're going to lose. That's part of the journey. But you have to use those losses to help you win. So, say for example, just keep winning, keep winning, keep winning. Eventually, yeah, it's gonna be fun. It could get boring, but you have to realize that it's part of the journey. You have to realize that if I lose, okay, let me see what I did wrong so I can fix it. So next time this happens, I'm gonna lose. Or next time I win, let me write down why I won. So the next time that this happens, okay, I can see, okay, I won like this. But you guys have to realize losing is part of the journey. Patience is part of the journey. Winning is part of the journey, and losing is part of the journey. Everything is part of the journey. You have to go through it. Everybody has went through. All the successful people, all the millionaires and billionaires, they've lost. It wasn't just winning. Even the people that said, "Oh, they got daddy's money," the dad had to lose, bro. He passed it on to his son, yeah, but he had to lose. He had to take them L's. He took some W's, yeah, in the after end, but that's what happens when you don't give up. You have to keep on going. You have to keep on trying, bro. Take me for example. Me, let's say at least 9 months ago, I was doing nothing with my life, bro. Like, honestly, but as depressing as it sounds, I would go to school. I had to go straight to school, could barely hang out with friends. Then go straight home, literally every day. It was just like a repeated cycle. It was a repeated cycle with me, and it was just tiring and very draining. And I would always search up on YouTube how to get rich. I know we've all done that before. Everybody who's turned to a millionaire, or everybody who is doing something now, drop shipping, freelance brand scaling, day trading, reselling, everybody has searched it up. How to become a millionaire. If you tell me you never did that before, you're probably lying, but you could be telling the truth. But it's a canon event, bro. And so you have to think in situations like this and in times like this where to just want to change. You have to want to change. You can't just change. You can't say, oh, you can't just pray to God and say, God, please bless me with $10,000. It's possible to get that $10,000, but it's not just going to be handed to you. You got to work for that. So you got to think in certain situations, you're not going to see $10,000 like that. It's not just going to show up on the floor. You got to work your behind off. You got to work. And so a lot of people don't want to do that, which makes it easier for the people who really do want it. It could be, let's say, 100%. 50% want it, and the other 50% want it. But this 50% wants it more than this 50%. So then this side starts to die down. 50%, then 30%. These people are like, bro, this is too hard. I'm trying to make money now. I don't want to have to do 2 years of losing. But this side is, bro, I'm going to get this at whatever it takes. That's the side I was on. Before all of this trading, I was reselling. And my story is not really no different from all of you guys. I'm a 16-year-old, and I just wanted to make money. I want to have financial freedom. I don't believe in working your whole entire life, working a 9 to 5, all the way until you're 60 years old. Because what can you even do at 60? I'm not gonna lie, that's when you really just want to chill in life. I want to enjoy my 20s. I don't want to be at work. I want to enjoy my life. So I feel like with that being said, there's a percent of people who want it and another percent of people who want it, It's just a percent of people who really want it more than others, who are willing to get it at any means possible, any means necessary. So just do not give up, bro. Because giving up is going to be your worst enemy. If you give up, you won't even know if you could have won. And now you got to live your life at 60 years old and say, what would my life be like if I wouldn't have given up? But the people who kept it going, like, I'm so glad I took that risk. I'm so glad I quit my job to focus on this. I'm so glad that I did not give up. Don't give up. Because what do you even get out of that? Now you're just going back to what you hate. You're 9 to 5. Somebody telling you when to go on lunch. You're going to be 20 years old, a grown man or a grown woman getting bossed around. Be your own boss or let somebody be yours. And I know I'd rather be my own boss. I don't want to have to work for nobody. So for me to be at 16 and go to work, and I'm 16 years old, for me to go into work and see people who are 30 years old, 40 years old, going on 50, it's just like, bro, like, damn, bro, this is really your life. And I'm not trying to shame anybody, because I know everybody has went through things before in their life. I'm not shaming anybody. That's not the type of person I am. But I'm just saying, look at it from my perspective. I'm 16, and there's people who are 20. I'll cut out the 20s, 30s and 40s, going on 50 years old. It's like, bro, like, I want to have my life together at 20. I'm only 16, worried about my future. And I'm not saying like I'm not grateful for what I have now, because I'm beyond blessed for the knowledge and the success that I have now. But you have to think, bro. Think long term. People just want to make money right now. And it's just, honestly, realistically, it's not going to happen. It's possible if you gamble it, but I'd rather learn and become a student of the game. So in the long run, I already have that knowledge. It's already in my brain. I already know what to do. So I'm not sugarcoating anything. Any subscribers of mine or any people that may disagree with us, say, oh, you only 16, you haven't went through the real world, you haven't paid no bills, cry about it. I honestly don't have time to argue with anybody. But, I mean, we can have a discussion, but I know where my head is at. In my mind, I'm not trying to be cocky at all. I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm not trying to start no beef. I'm not trying to start none of that. I'm saying you guys have to understand that this is a journey. It's a process. You won't become profitable immediately. It takes time. It takes hours. It takes sleepless nights. It takes crying. It takes determination, dedication. It takes your life. You have to really use this brain of yours. And you have to just, it has to work. If I don't do this, I'm going to work a 9 to 5 the rest of my life. It has to work. I have to do this. I have to success. I have to win. I have to win by any means necessary. You have to win. And I know the person watching this, bro, you can win. You know you can win. You don't want to go through that process? Okay, cool. Will you go through that process to win? Yes, you will. You know why? Because I believe in you, bro. I'm telling you that you can do this. You may not have that motivation from your parents. Your parents may tell you to stop doing this or focus on the real world or become a doctor. Bro, I'm telling you, a 16-year-old is telling you that you can change your life. You know why? Because I believe in it. I've seen so much progress from myself in only 8 months. I'm making money from my phone in class or on my phone while watching TikTok. I'm making my paycheck from literally just sitting at my computer. That's called knowledge. I'm making money from my knowledge. All them sleepless nights, all them times I was crying, all them times I was going through it, bro. It's paying off in only 8 months. So imagine what you could do in a year. Or imagine what you could do if you had more money than me. Look, man. To sum it up, bro, do not give up. Do not give up on the journey before you even start to see progress. You're gonna see somebody else living your dream life, and you're gonna hate it. And you're gonna hate yourself, and it's just gonna happen. So it's either you can take the time to win and enjoy it, or watch somebody live your own dream. Become your own boss. Do not be bossed around. So that's all I have to say. But I'm rooting for you guys, bro. Do not give up. Love you guys. Wockatradez.